But a lot of people remember you as Philadelphia Eagle.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Philadelphia Eagle, Super Bowl champion. Obviously, a lot of moments. And Jason Kelce in his retirement speech the other day told a story about you. And obviously, Jason Kelce chose to shout out people like in the way that he did through his retirement speech. Obviously, too many folks. But learning that about you, the story that he told was very cool. And when you're watching along and listening alongside everybody else, what are your thoughts? And did your mind go back to those times in Philly at all while Jason was kind of going through all of this?
Yeah, I mean, everyone knows how I feel about my time in Philly. Our foundation is still doing amazing work back there. And so my love for Philly will never change. So I just want to say that. I don't know what the reception is going to be. I'm all in on the Commanders, though, and so I'm excited about that. But obviously I played with Kelce for 9 years, and just watching his speech, it probably took about 4 years for him to write that speech because he probably dissected it 10,000 different ways. And to hear him kind of go back through memory lane and tell stories about some of the things that I struggled with early in my career. And some of the best memories of my career in Philly were just with Kelce at the cafeteria table, talking BS and after team meetings on Saturday nights. And so he was with me through a lot of tough times in Philly. And I think we helped each other along the way. And so seeing him go out and seeing that speech and how emotional he was, I wasn't surprised, but I mean, you could tell how much he loved that city, how much he loved the game, and obviously he's going out the way he wants to because we all know he could still play another 2, 3, 4 years.
Yeah, and you can obviously tell how much love he has for you too, because in the middle of it, while he's emotional, he talks shit on you. He goes, rightfully so.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It was rightfully so. You know, that was a tough day, obviously, for me, a tough week following that week, but it led to a lot of changes in my life, a lot of reflective moments. The city was killing me for a week. The media said I should never start another game for the Eagles. And in that city, you either got to put up or shut up, essentially. And I think I thrived from that moment on. And so it definitely was a big, I would say, pivot point in my career there.
I think that's what maturing is going through situations, adapting and evolving and learning from them. And, like, you never know what that situation is going to be that's going to thrust you into your best, you know. And, boy, like for me, I got arrested, you know, for a public intoxication, and it was like, that was terrible. I was not good enough to be the distraction that I was. But that moment, like, I got killed by everybody. It like changed my perspective on everything, and I needed it almost. But I assume in that week when you're getting murdered by everybody, you do not see it that way, because I did not. That was a tough time and I assume that week was the longest week of your life over there in Philly. And now look, $5 million deal with Commanders. Year 12. Year 12.